Hey everyone, it's Ivan with kitbadger.com, out here for another gear review, and today talking about this guy right here, which is the Fanny SACK Pouch Mk3 by Spiritus Systems. So what is it? What do all those words mean? Big picture, it's a fanny pack. You can wear it around your waist. Some of the guys over at Spiritus Systems, prior service, everyone loves their acronyms. SACK, S-A-C-K, Sub-Abdominal Carry Kit, which this is. And Mk3, pretty sure probably third generation. So how have I used it and what are some features? We'll go over some of the features first. Right here in front, you have this small zippered pouch, pretty shallow. Inside here, I have some Band-Aids because I have two boys. Lots of times I'll carry my wallet in there though, since my wallet's pretty small too. And quick side note, these right here are Lumamod, I believe, washers. Pretty handy. They glow in the dark, kind of, yeah, once they absorb some sunlight. So pretty handy transitioning from daylight into nighttime. And then of course over here, you have the main pouch. Unzipping this gives you access. Right here, I actually have a first aid kit because did I mention I have two boys? We'll talk more on that later in a second. But inside here, in the back, we actually have female Velcro where you can attach different things to include some different options offered by Spiritus Systems. And then down here in the bottom, or I guess on both sides rather, we have our female Velcro. And then down in the bottom, you have the shock cord with these keepers. And you also have two different tie downs, one on one side and the other over here on the other side. But the shock cord comes into play with these loops down here. There's our exposed shock cord. So if I'm not carrying my tourniquet on my person, I will go ahead and loop this RMT tourniquet through here. Get it more or less, that's not right. Get it more or less where I want it. And then I can come inside here and pull this shock cord tight. Same thing on this one. Now my tourniquet is fixed to the bottom of the fanny pack. You can grab it, pull it down and away, giving you access to your tourniquet. Pretty handy. Which brings us to how big is it? Kind of what can you carry in it? Well, by way of example, for size comparison, this right here is a P365 XL with light and an optic. It fits in there. I tell you right now, do not carry this pistol loaded inside a fanny pack because the fanny pack is not a holster. But size-wise, it will fit, or probably like a slick Glock 19. But again, any of those striker-fired pistols, if you're going to carry them loaded, which you probably should if you're carrying a pistol, I would suggest some sort of holster or basically something that at least covers your trigger guard. But what else can we put in? Well, pretty handy med kits. Spiritus Systems offers these. They're their solo med kits. Think kind of a vanilla med kit with just some handy stuff if something goes bad, like bandages. Pretty sure there's, yeah, elastic wrap, chest seal. Pretty vanilla stuff, but handy to have. And it's all individually wrapped and then sealed up. So you can drop the whole thing in there and bam. Now we have our med kit and a tourniquet and whatever else we want to put up front here. I have a few Band-Aids. Which brings us to how have I used this? Well, going back to carrying a pistol in it, I actually used this for a one-day vehicular dominance and survival course with Rune Nation. Think basically a low-pro pistol course in and around vehicles. And I ended up using this. How did I carry my pistol? Well, carried it loaded. HK P7 M8, probably like the safest gun you can carry. Takes 12 pounds to actually cock it, and then you can actually depress the trigger. So Ended up having my gun in there, having my extra magazines in front, doing my reloads out of there, and this thing actually did a great job during that course. I will say, not the quickest draw stroke though.
About to get loud, you're going to be okay, okay? Just need you to listen. All right, go ahead.
But Ivan, why in the hell would you do that? Well, sometimes during the summer, running around with my boys, it's hot, I'll be in board shorts, maybe flip-flops, maybe or maybe not a shirt. Tell you what's not conducive to concealing a pistol: board shorts and no shirt. So this will allow you to carry a pistol and yeah, well concealed when otherwise maybe it's not very feasible. How else have I used and carried this? Well, as it's configured right now, I have that med kit in there and I have my tourniquet right here. So I ended up actually using this during a 3-day night vision course over at Thunder Ranch. I was basically doing all my reloads and stuff from a low pro chest rig and had this around my waist. Always had that first aid kit on me without having to essentially have something cumbersome up top where I was keeping all my magazines and honestly didn't really have space for a first aid kit. I've also taken this, my son and I, Jada, we ended up going down to Texas for a pig hunt and either he would carry it or I would carry it. And yeah, out there walking around in the woods with guns, probably good to have a med kit with you. If you're curious, actual dimensions, about 4.5 by 7 by 2.5 inches deep. And as I mentioned before, number of different Velcro inserts if you want, directly from Spiritus Systems. This one is for either 12 gauge shells or CR123 batteries. Similar shaped items as far as diameter for that stuff. Price wise, you're looking at about 65 bucks. Come in a whole bunch of colors to include all your multicam flavors. Is that expensive? Well, I don't know. Quality product made in the US. I'm sure if you go to Walmart, you can find something for half the price in quarter quality. Totally up to you. For me personally, I actually really like, basically this size. Functions really well as either a quick little med kit, maybe going on a hike or going on a walk in the forest with guns, or again, summer months, really hot, wearing board shorts and flip-flops and nothing else, being able to still carry a pistol. That's pretty important to me, but you can pick them up directly through Spiritus Systems. And if you appreciate my content and want to support it, greatly appreciate it. Whether it's liking and sharing videos or supporting me directly through Patreon, helps me go out and create more content for you. But as always, thanks for joining us at kitbadger.com. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Like a sand trick.